All right, so this is the Recoil component set to high-end premium stuff. If you look at it, it doesn't have a large voice coil like the others, which at first I argued like, hey, I got a little disappointed. But the problem is that companies like Morel or the other ones that use a very large spider, look at their BL numbers. They're going to be a lot different. You actually get more windings in a smaller package. And then the rest of it can be magnet and also for thermal mass, basically to get rid of the heat if there is any heat. So it's got a little bit aperiodic membrane on the back for the vent. It's got the badged built into the cast frame, polycone rubber surround, very, very nice. And it's got the screw terminals, which I think are reminiscent of, was it MB Court, if I remember right, was doing these way back in the 90s. So, but the FS on it is right around in the 70s. So anywhere from 70 hertz to about 77 is what we were measuring. I broke it in. The initial was 77 and then the afterwards was 72. So again, you want to cross over up an octave above that, right around 120 to 150 hertz, so that it can play just mid-range. It's not really made for mid-bass. This is definitely not a mid-bass. So you can cross it as low as 100 hertz, and you get about the standard power handling, which they rate at 70 RMS, 80 watts RMS. So it's not a super duper one, right? Which is another reason why they're only $200. So for the whole set. So, but the super duper ones, we can charge more, but they're not. It's very good looking. It's very good sounding. Of course, that's up to you to decide. I want you to decide. But anyways, tweeter, very thin mount, not a lot of mounting options, but you do, what was it? I forget. I think you poke it out and screw it down from the back. I'm not sure. 1500 hertz is the FS on this. And then they just used a simple Mylar 3.3 microfarad, which crosses it up at 6K. So simple inductor for the mid. You can even try it without by going to the input. You can go to the input and then the output would go to the mid-range. So try it with and without. It's just simple 6 dB. It's got tweeter protection and then a couple of resistors that you can control with the jumper to whether or not it goes through the output of the circuit. So, and as far as for people that want the 3-ways, let me give you a better look at the mid-range. This box is weird. I forgot how. There we go. It's got magnets in the box. How premium it is. So this is the mid-range. Neo. This also acts as a heat sink. So, and the FS on this was 111. So right around 100 hertz. Again, you want to cross up an octave above that. So at least 200. It's more preferred, so you just get a little more power out of it. You can do it up at 400. So, and then I think we still have some 400 hertz crossovers. It's best to go active instead of passive. It just gives you more control, especially if you have a four-channel DSP like the DSP that I just posted. That way you can control everything, including time delay and things like that, as well as the equalizer. This one also uses the screw terminals on the back. Just give you a better look at it. So I would cross this one up at 100 and then this one up at 400. And then of course, you can also, this one might actually go pretty high. So I'd actually use the low pass on this for it. So you can use this crossover for this setup. And then to control this, again, you should go active, but if you do go passive, I'll throw in the passives because I got a ton of that shit from the Speakerworks buyout back in the day. So, but that's the Recoil component set. $200 shipped. And then if you want to add the mids, I have 3 pair left. They're only $80 more, so it's $280 for everything. Like I said, I'll include a bunch of extra goodies for you. We also have these rings. Let me show them to you real quick. Let me get through there, Laura, please. And then I have these, the ABS. We just do a simple ABS baffle. It's mostly to keep the rain off of it. This is from American International. Typically they're about $10 a pair, but I'll include them with the component set. And then what we do is we just put a little bit of mat. We include that to put it in the back, because sometimes this right here, this diaphragm, it ends up being a diaphragm because there's no real strength in it. So it ends up vibrating sometimes. So we just put the damping mat in the back of it. And then we have the, it also comes with the kick panel MDF rings, which this is for the, what's it called? Grill. And then this is for the MDF ring that you can then secure into place with like Tinker Toys or whatever, some sort of metal. And then you can put an old t-shirt over it and resin it, and presto. Now you got your $1,000 kick panels that you made for 10 bucks. So anyways, that's that. And then I'm doing some more videos today. Love you. Bye.